Our daily bread is a daily window through which we reflect on the nourishment of the soul. We dive into and contemplate the sacred words, learning how these words can be bread that nourishes our spirits and grants them peace in the face of daily life's challenges. Today's reflection is on verse 17 of chapter 7 of the book of Sirach, which revolves around the idea that pride leads to isolation and destruction, while humility brings love and acceptance from others. The verse says, "Humble yourself greatly, for the punishment of the ungodly is fire and worms." Today's story, dear friends, is titled The Price of Pride. Our story tells that long ago, there lived a young man named Adonis in a small village surrounded by mountains. Adonis was known for his extraordinary beauty and brilliant intellect, but he was very arrogant, believing himself to be better than everyone else. He would mock and belittle those who were less attractive or intelligent than him. One day, a wise elder came to the village, carrying in his heart the wisdom of years and the dignity of experiences. The elder heard about Adonis's arrogance and decided to teach him a lesson he would never forget. The elder approached Adonis and said, "My son, beauty and intelligence are gifts from God, but they can become a curse if not accompanied by humility. Humble yourself, for pride will lead you to ruin." Adonis laughed mockingly and said, "Old man, do you think I will listen to your words? I am too beautiful and too smart to humble myself before anyone." The elder shook his head sadly and left the village, leaving Adonis to his arrogance. Days passed, and people began to avoid Adonis because of his arrogance. He became lonely, with no friends and no one who cared about him. One night, Adonis had a dream in which he saw a massive fire surrounding him from all sides, with flames burning his body mercilessly. When he woke up, he realized that his pride was leading him toward destruction. Adonis decided to change himself. He began to apologize to those he had wronged and learned to respect and treat others kindly. Gradually, people returned to him, and he became beloved among the villagers. Adonis realized that humility is the true path to inner peace and love from others. The moral of the story, dear friends, is that humility is the key to hearts, while pride leads to destruction. The person who thinks they are above everyone else will find themselves alone in the end, just as the verse warns, "Humble yourself greatly, for the punishment of the ungodly is fire and worms." And with this, dear ones, we come to the end of today's episode of your program, Our Daily Bread, prepared and produced by Father Noor Al-Kasmausa. I remind you to follow us on social media platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook to stay connected and benefit from more reflections, stories, and spiritual materials. I leave you in God's protection, and to Him be the glory always. Amen.